Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is Dr. Tarot. We're going to do a quick read for you. Try to keep it to 15 minutes. It's going to be a freestyle, so the dice, I almost said death, Jesus. Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but hopefully, maybe there's going to be really big transformations in your life. Maybe you're going through big transformations right now, ending things and completely changing certain areas of your life. I don't know. But the dice are going to create the reading for you so that you hear what you need to hear. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, yada yada. So, if any cards repeat, I will point them out to you in case you need it for clarification or something. And so, same way with signs. If any signs repeat, I'll point that out. So, let's get rolling. All right, 10, 23 is the Steampunk deck. So, it is a spread right off the bat with this deck. I just reviewed this deck, so if you are interested in this deck and want to know if it's worth the money, you can watch my flip through. It's pretty quick. Okay, I don't know what that was. It was a receipt or something. This is the deck that when I went to review it, well, I had to put everything in order, and one card was missing. It was the Two of Cups. And I found myself sitting here going, where's my Two of Cups? Where's my Two of Cups? And interestingly enough, you know, my relationship with somebody had pretty much ended, and I was like, where's my Two of Cups? I didn't have my Two of Cups, and the card was missing in the deck as well, and I'm a Cancer, and the Two of Cups is a Cancer card. So I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so what spread are we doing for you all? What spread are we doing for you? I reviewed several decks, by the way, if anybody's interested in getting tarot decks. Relationship problems. So are some of you experiencing relationship problems? It is a 6-card spread. Okay, so this card identifies the problem, and that problem is that maybe too much time is spent just looking things over and not taking action. Is there a problem with somebody kind of sitting on their ass, not taking action? How you contributed. All right, let's see. Maybe you were too quiet. Maybe you were secretive. Maybe they thought that you had secrets. How they contributed. The 6 of Pentacles, were they given to 2 people? Or were they not making things equal? Was there not equal give and take? What can you do to fix it? Rush in with communication. So reach out quickly. What will make it worse? I immediately, as soon as I saw this, after asking that question, the first thing I thought was, if you want to heal this, don't go online and start looking at other people to start new things, new love with somebody else, because you're either going to commit to renewing the love with this person, or you're going to commit to ending it and being done with them. You got to make a decision. So if you want to heal this relationship and heal any problems, what'll make it worse is starting something new with somebody else. All right, so ideal outcome. Wow. Ideal outcome is the Hermit. That's a Virgo card. In fact, what do we have? Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, all the water signs, and Gemini. Ideal outcome is, that doesn't make sense. Well, here's the thing. If this is not meant to be, then it'll explain why this is the ideal outcome. Because look what's on the bottom of the deck. You get the Devil card. That's unhealthy habits, either codependency, attachments, cheating, letting other people's 2 cents, poison the relationship, obsessive behavior, mind games. The Devil is like anything unhealthy that causes problems. The ideal outcome being the Hermit, that's usually a card of kind of staying alone and seeking answers, looking for information. So Libra, I know a lot of y'all, one thing about Libra, because everybody has their positives and negatives. One of the negatives, and I'm sure a lot of you all are aware of it, is the tendency to want to be with somebody to the point where you might be codependent, you might settle for just to have somebody, you might settle for bad behavior or something that you're not happy with just so you have someone. You know, the fear of being alone. So don't let the fear of being alone cause you to tolerate bad behavior. So I'm just going to put that out there. All right, so let's see. What else do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 10, 15, 16 is the Dark Mirror. Ooh, okay. Well, this is a deck. It's an oracle deck, and it points out, and where are my specs? I might as well get my specs ready. It points out unhealthy behaviors and things that people need to be aware of that could be tripping them up in life. And those are not the ones that I... Alright, so that's fine. I'll use those. Alright, so... because I'm going to have to read out of the book. Alright, so Libra, what is the thing that you need to hear about? What message do you need to hear? Triumph of Lies. Okay, this is all about like putting on a false, mask or a facade. So let's see. It's actually the first one, number 1. All right. This, by the way, is in. They do it in English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Russian. This is for your own self-growth and reflection, I would highly recommend that people get this. This is, especially if you have Venus and Scorpio, you definitely will like it then. But this is awesome. All right, so, and if you don't know where your Venus is, you can go to astro.com, or what's that other one? Cafe Astrology, or me, I'm an astrologer. All right, and let's see, what is the first one? Triumph of Lies. Look how tiny this writing is. Look at that. So, this one, it says, and here we go with the, not vein specs. It says, if something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. The visual seed is headless mannequins crowd each other under a cold neon light. They are dressed in luxury clothes and pricey accessories. Among them, one has a crowned skull floating where her face was supposed to be. The sentence is, not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is felt where there is nothing under the dress. The Going Dark message is, the triumph of lies is about appearance. And appearance is always so important in the world. Day by day it seems more important. Can that be a lie too? We seek to be what the world outside desires and not necessarily society at large. Our family or partners or friends place judgments on what we should be. In the dress we choose, we carve a mask of expectations, behaviors, and values to live by. It offers stability to ourselves and to our relations. As being honest and true to ourselves can be too tiring, too easy to make us hurt. Unfortunately, the relationship with our mask is not as straightforward as it feels. Inside the mask, envy grows, vanity takes root, lack of self-confidence becomes a habit. They have an habit. It gnaws at us and hurts us from the inside. It feels like it is ourselves, but it's not really authentic. It's just a lie we have made habit to believe in. When our lives become a gilded cage and our dress become a burden, we should remember we were born naked. So be authentic. Be authentic, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, be honest with others, just be real. Alright, so what else? Okay, 10, 23 is Steampunk. We already did that. I'm not doing it twice. Can't do it twice. 15, 25, 26, 27 is Spellcasting Oracle. So you get an Oracle card from this deck. This is probably going to be the first one. When I review the Oracle decks, I'm probably going to review this one next. Because I really like this. It's beautiful, straightforward messages, things that you're supposed to focus on. And it does come with a book, which I ignore. Alright. Okay, so maybe this is animals. Animals and healing. Because you got the animals card flew out and healing was on the bottom. So if you have animals, or somehow animals are going to figure prominently into your near future, along with healing. So if you have a pet that's been sick, then that makes sense, right? If you don't have any pets, then somehow, some way, animals are going to figure prominently. Hopefully, like, you don't run into a deer with your vehicle or something, but somehow they're going to figure prominently in your near future. So which one's he for? Is the Light Seer. So we're going to do a reading with this one. I reviewed this one too, so if you're interested in this book, this book. What did I just touch? Something's wet. If you're interested in this deck, then you might want to check out the review to see if it's worth the money. See if you should plop down the cashola. Alright, so which one? We already did the relationship problem spread. The next spread is... No, we're not going to do the 3-month outlook. Ooh, okay. This is a little harsh, isn't it? It says, why do you treat me like shit? So is someone treating you badly? Is somebody treating you badly? Why do you treat me like shit? It says. 6 cards spread done with the Light Seers deck. Libra. What is the deal? Who's treating you bad and why? Okay, so here's you being, and this is actually, it's a card ruled by Venus, and Venus traditionally rules Taurus and Libra. So the Empress card is here. This is you being loving and nurturing, you know, willing to make things grow. You're like kind of like everyone's mother, not literally, but I mean, you're very nurturing and accepting. Your actions influence. What? Okay, so your actions influence. Okay, so either you or this person lose sleep over something. Like maybe your actions in some way, shape, or form causes them to lose sleep. How they truly feel about you, they want to hold on to you. So here's the 4 of Pentacles. This is how they truly feel about you. Oh, okay, so. And you're wanting to move on to calmer waters. Okay, so is it even worth it? If you can get things into balance, if you can have both of you on the same page where you're both giving equally. Okay, so it looks like you may be headed for a new start with this person. I don't know if you want it, but and the Ace of Cups came up twice, so that represents all the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But 5 of Wands is fighting and conflict and competition. That's on the bottom. You know, having the Devil on the bottom of the first one and 5 of Wands at the bottom of this one, I would hope that you're not dealing with some selfish person who is displaying some narcissistic behaviors, because Devil and 5 of Wands is not not good. So you might be dealing with somebody who is argumentative. If they are, like, are they really selfish? Are they argumentative? Do they try to gaslight you? Do they project onto you the things that they do? Accuse you of things that they do? Is that the kind of person? If you're dealing with that kind of person, do they do things like that? Are they controlling? Do they try to make you, like, manipulate you? You play mind games? Do they try to make you feel a certain way by ignoring you, blocking you, stuff like that? If they do, then you may want to look up NPD. Google NPD and look at the 9 traits of narcissistic behavior, because if that's the kind of person you're dealing with, let it go. Alright, actually, let me roll again. Alright, so 1025 is the Wizard's Tarot. So we're going to do one more spread, and then we're going to do 5 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the All Signs. What will the... Okay, so if there's somebody you've been curious about having sex with, you're like, maybe you've got a little bit of a crush on, and you're kind of curious about him. So maybe you're not interested in somebody, there's nobody that you're really focused on, or there's somebody that you're done with, so you're kind of looking for new. If there's somebody you've had your eye on, it says, what will the sex be like with them? So this is a 5-card spread. It seems a little smutty, but it's done with the Wizard's Tarot, which is another one that I've reviewed. So if you're curious about this one and whether or not it's worth the money, you know, look at the review. That's going to become more and more important as the economy in the United States deteriorates, because people are going to be holding on to their money more, and they're going to need to make wiser choices. So you know, you don't want to impulsively buy something and just hope it works out. If it doesn't, it's like, oh well, I'll just hold on to it until I find somebody else that might want it. No, you're going to want to look and make sure it's something that you want before you put your money down, right? Let's see. Alright, well, whatever it is, it's moving in quickly. Alright, so it's a 5-card spread, so let's take a look. Ugh, I don't know about those 2 cards. Didn't you get... Yeah, you did. You got the 7 of Pentacles twice now. And that's a Taurus card. That has to do with not really taking action. So if there's somebody you have been dealing with that isn't really taking action, or if it's somebody new, just be aware that it could be somebody new that is somebody who doesn't really take action. They do more looking over things and thinking things and analyzing them instead of taking action. So 7 of Pentacles, but it also could be, you know, warning you, you know, look carefully and really analyze something before you take action. So the energy is the 6 of Pentacles, which is a card of both giving to 2 people or things being equal, materially, you know, equal effort, equal finances. Their sexual secret, oh man, number 1 is the 10 of Wands. That's a card of being burdened. So their sexual secret number 2 is the 10 of Swords. I'm going to give this person, if there's somebody that you're curious about, I'm just going to give it a big old no. Even though 8 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, that's like quick movement, like quickly moving in. Will the sex be good? You have the 7 of Pentacles. That's you just kind of looking things over like, what happened? What was that? Did I get anything out of it? It's not a card of, oh yes, that was awesome. Do they think about sex with you? You get the Fool card. Yeah, they do. And they will quickly move in to try and get some, but they're a burden who will just make you feel done. You're going to feel burdened and maybe even betrayed by them, so, no. And maybe it's because they like to give to 2 people. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody who likes to deal with more than one person at a time. So, 6 cards down is Destiny. So the cards that repeated were the 7 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, the Ace of Cups, which is all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 6 of Pentacles, right? Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, which is also a Taurus card. All right. So, they lied about it. Find money. Fear of failure is a stumbling block. Buy the shoes. They're not letting you go. Yeah, well, 4 Pentacles. Didn't we say that earlier? How they truly feel about you. They want to hold on to you. They're not letting you go. And that is 6 cards. They have a wandering eye. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, Libra, you might want to be aware of this. Either you know this already or it's something that you're going to find out. Addictions are affecting your relationship. All right, so maybe if somebody has in and out energy, it's because maybe they're trying to ditch you to go hide out and do something that they don't want you to know about. So, if you are dealing with an Aries, they're focusing on healing, but they got a lot of love for you. If you are dealing with a Taurus, they're making a decision to carry the burden. What? Do they see was a burden? Gemini is, I think they want to, they're a catastrophe. This Gemini is a hot mess. You get the Tower and the Seven of Swords. Just seeing the Seven of Swords alone is like no bueno. So I'm gonna say no. Cancer is losing sleep over this and possibly blocking you. Maybe they just need to like clear their head. I don't know. The Leo is kind of looking at their options. It's so funny. That's a Leo card there, a straight card. They're looking at their options and they're just holding back. Yeah, whatever. And there's another Leo card. So the Virgo is being defensive, but they want to grow with you. That might be a little bit immature. The Libra is going to reach out to you. They want a new start. The Scorpio is, I feel like they may be committing to just being single. Hierophant and Nine of Pentacles. The Sag is going to rush in because they want things to be equal and equal give and take. And the Capricorn is taking forever to invest in this, to really do anything, really. They're taking forever. Yeah, they're moving, but they're moving real slow. They're like dead on their ass. But they're spying on you, and they might be gossiping about you. Aquarius is all up in their head and just waiting to see what you're going to do. The Pisces is very clear that they want to rush right towards you. They know what they want. The Hangman is on the bottom, so a lot of you all may be feeling stuck right now. That's a Pisces card. So with that said, love you all. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next read. All right, bye.